Norwegian. Yeah, my connection just did a blooper, so we're going to start again. Cześć siema, Nikleci Ad here. I'm here, you're here, so hopefully we'll get some good stuff to eat today. This is Norwegian single meal ration, Arctic peel ration from the 13,000 calories, 1300 calories line, menu 10. It's lamb with rice and lentils. These are produced by Tritec company and sold under Realtek Tomat brand. The contents, the components in this ration you can easily get from civilian market, but this particular composition is produced just for the army. The sticker on the packaging tells you everything you need to know about what's inside. There's description in Norwegian, English, French, and German. All the components on what's inside, all the potential allergens too, and then it gives you the energy content, which is over 5,000 kilojoules or 1,528 calories. Breaks it down into fats, carbs, and proteins. Gives you how much salt it is. Batch number starting 22. Quite possibly from this year, I think, because the best before is 2024. Yeah, could be like from Feb this year, probably. Big sticker on the front, nothing on the back, quite sturdy plastic wrapper, and quite possibly even a bit of a vacuum packaging happening here. So let's see if I can get inside this pack. Easy as that. Easy as that. It's not, the seal like on American ones that can open or not. This is beautiful and easy. So we got some dark chocolate. We got a blueberry protein bar. It's funny. Also, I just learned yesterday that what we call a blueberry in Polish should be more properly called bilberry, actually. Yeah, but when they teach you that in school, they go with blueberry, and then there's all sorts of confusion. Yeah, okay, so we got blueberry protein bar. Got some coffee, disinfection swab or wet wipe, or moist towelettes. Otherwise, we got a piece of spearmint. Okay, so we got some lighting issues today. As you can see, they're all branded with Real brandy. Here's the main item of the dish, or the ration. Real filled meal. So one of the differences between these, because Real produces them in like two sizes. Small, which gives you around 400-500 calories, and this is like a proper big size. After adding water, it's the full meal going to weigh 630 grams. It's way over a pound, and it's going to be 700 calories in this meal. So see, I won't go into have it all, but also I appreciate this sort of check marks here. It's not vegan, it's not vegetarian, but it's gluten free and lactose free. Easy to check, but against your dietary needs. Okay, so lamb with rice and lentils. We got a spoon, which I won't be using because so long as it's wrapped, I can pass it on to someone else. Oh, okay, we got some tortilla with seasoned beef, and on the package it said it's tortilla wrap Mexican style, so it'll be fun. And it's by Bridgeford, which is a UK no, yes, made in the USA, imported by Oriford Denmark. This is like the globalization at its best, like when it's a good thing. Okay, this sort of stuff. Food traveling like that. Energy drink with taste of lemon. Just add 3 deciliters of cold water, and very easily we got fill line up here. Okay, I'm done with that, and then we got a Ziploc for leftovers, or for just carrying stuff around if you don't want to carry it inside this. Okay, so this goes to the side, and we won't need a spoon. This is what it is. Very non-nonsense meal. You get your main, you get a drink, you get some snacks that you can eat on the go, and you get something to eat while you wait for your main to rehydrate. Also, as you can notice, bulk of nutrition, bulk of calories is in the main. I'm bringing this up because when you get American MREs, single component very rarely goes over 350 calories. So like half of this. There's more items to spread the nutrition across. It's just you get your meal, you eat your meal, and then some little extra snacks. This thing is nice because you usually can rehydrate them with either hot or cold water. So like if you get this kind of ration for your trek, for hiking or whatever, hot water makes this rehydrated very fast, like 8 minutes, and then you get hot meal. But what you can also do, you can fill it with cold water, put it in your backpack in some side pocket, so it doesn't spill, and you go on a trek. After a couple hours, you get a nice solid meal. Not hot, but it will be very properly rehydrated after the time. So you don't have access to hot water, cold water is also go, just takes longer. Okay, let me get my tray out, and we'll see what we're going to have here. There's the tray, and there's the notch. I'm trying to figure out what's the net weight 164, because obviously I won't be eating the whole meal, and freeze-dried meals are great because for storage aspects, because they're much lighter than ready meals. They keep for longer, way longer, years longer, especially because this is vacuum dried. There's no moisture inside, it can't spoil. But a problem with that is, I'll give you his. No, his. Sorry. Problem with that is, once you rehydrate it, you have to eat it. It won't really be that nice after. Ooh, that's fun. It won't really be as good if you try to reheat it after rehydrating. So I'm only going to prepare a portion of it, like a third of it maybe, and then keep the rest for later. I had a little moment of pause because I want to show what it's looking. Show what it's looking inside like this. See all different kinds of items, and I was especially curious about this. But then I checked the ingredients list, and it goes like rice, okay, lentils, lamb pate. Then we got some carrot, obviously, onion, we got aubergine or aubergine courgette, I think. It's bakłażan. Polish name for that is bakłażan, and it's that weird purple vegetable that no one really likes. Aubergine, celery, leek, chicken bouillon, tomato paste, lime juice, garlic. All nice things, I think. Okay, I'm going to, because you can imagine all the big items go to the top, there's lots of rice on the bottom. And yes, I'm going to use scales, because that is much easier this way. A little under a third of this, and it will still be a lot of food. More or less. There's a full bowl, and there's still loads left inside. There's a if you make this in the bag, there's a fill line up here, so you can just put your water in, see where it reaches. You give it a stir, you lock it up. Just get a ziplock here, you lock it up, and then you leave that for, as I said, 8-10 minutes. I'm going to just lock it properly, make sure there's no air or moisture getting into it when it's not supposed to get there. Add up to the fill line. That's not nice. But give me that. Best before January 2029. That's the minimum time the freeze-dried food should stay. Do I have to do some maths now, because it just tells you to use the fill line. Doesn't tell you how much water in milliliters. But let's do some maths here. Let's do some maths. 160 net weight with added water 630. Math is hard today. It's Sunday, don't at me please. I know I work with math, but I just can't be asked to today. Minus, so I'm just going to assume like all water gets into as a weight, so about 460 mils, almost half a liter water added. Okay, so about 150 for us. So like a glass and a bit. Because this is about 110, I think. And another half. So when making freeze-dried stuff, there's like two schools and two different advice people give you. One, you can always add more water. You can't take water out. So it's sometimes better to add not enough water and then add more and wait some more time. But on the other hand, you don't want to underhydrate your freeze-dried food, because it will keep sucking moisture out from your stomach, and that's not the most pleasant experience I had. Okay, we'll give that like 10 minutes to rehydrate, and let's get all the other items out. Now this would probably taste nicer if it was warmed up. We got no news to do that, so. Although technically, in the field, like if you were, using your canteen cup to boil the water, you could add your water in, and then whatever left over, you could just. Oh, that's curious. You we just take this thing, put this whole pouch in and heat up that way. Smells nice. Smells kind of tomatoey, kind of spicy. The texture though, it's weird. The end bit of it, yeah, it's pretty much like a doughy tortilla. Top is kind of gummy almost. Smells nice. Very, very nice smell though. And again, you're going to hike, you're going to walk, you can eat that on the go as you walk. Don't need to pause for that. And meantime, this gets ready. There's the blueberry protein bar. I'm actually curious if they like blueberries or the bilberries actually. Ooh, that smells nice. Sorry, it just got to me. It's a bit candy, but also very fruity. Cereal. Blah blah. Yeah, so that can be either or. There's also blackberries in it. Blackberry powder. Nice. Blueberry. Okay. We'll see how that goes. We get some dark chocolate bar. 60% cocoa. Yep. They get proper high marks for that. This tiny little turnage here. Oh, and it's not bloomed at all. Can you look at that? Gorgeous dark chocolate. Gorgeous. Dark chocolate is always better than milk. Sue me, but I'm not changing my mind. Got chewing gum. Let's get that out as well. Just your regular spearmint chiclets. There goes my glass. Happens. That can happen. Okay, I'm good. I'm just a bit shaken because of glass breaking. So energy drink, lemon flavored. What's a bottle? Okay. So obviously I won't be able to fill all of it in my glass or my cup, but we'll make it do. Smells kind of a bit chemical, but it's kind of how most of these drinks smell before reconstituting. Sugar, maltodextrin, acidity regulator, sodium citrate, sodium chloride, potassium chloride, magnesium chloride. So yeah, it will fill up your sugars, your energy, but will also give you a little bit of extra minerals to make sure the hydration sticks. So that's good. Fill line, it's on the outside, so you may want to, fold the packaging and squeeze it so the line really gets visible on the inside as well. Unless we got just option to pre-measure those 3 deciliters or 300 ml of water, which is about, I believe, 10 ounces, 10 fluid ounces, I think, more or less. And if my bottle was smaller, or if it was not completely full, I could just put the powder straight into my bottle. Okay, that's it. Um, so marking the water requirements on the packaging is one way you could do that. Positive effect of that is that you don't need to pre-measure anything. You can just mix it in the pouch. Just add till you see, yeah, that fits the line. Zip it tightly, fold, and shake. Make sure you get all the powder from the corners. And if you didn't notice, this is again a gasketed pouch. It can just stand on its own. They can do gasketed pouches. Canadians can do gasketed pouches. I'm pretty sure someone else already did that as well. So maybe someone teach Americans to do that, because it's, especially for drinks, it's much more comfortable to use than whatever kind of beverage bag they got. Okay, it's a bit warm from the water, but again, this is like 100 ml glass, so the rest I can just zip and put it aside, and it will stand there and be ready for drinking when I'm ready to drink it. We also got some coffee, freeze-dried instant coffee, Colombian, nothing special. I think this same brand also comes in French, RCIRs. It's nothing special, just your regular freeze-dried coffee. Not the worst kind, but not the best either. I guess if you just need your morning dose of caffeine, that's the way to go. Okay, some water. I could probably add cold water and then just add some ice cubes after stream to make it for nice iced coffee, I think. Anyway, give it a stir. And we're a little bit under 10 minutes. I think 8 minutes might have passed, not 10 yet. It looks very nicely hydrated in there, but okay then. I'm going to take it out. You'll still continue, you know, rehydrating from the fluids in it. Ooh, that's a nice portion. So visually, this right now looks about the size of a main in American Ration. Chocolate, yes, this is chocolate, 60% chocolate. This is I was saying this looks about the size of main American Ration. Meantime, this is just a third of what this would. Oh, sorry, that's the drink. What the main would be if you made whole portion. Big portion of meat with veggies and rice. Okay, so let's wash hands first. Guess there's some finger food, as you can see. Nom 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 indeed. I'm going to nom it very hard soon. Yeah, okay, we've got some disinfectant swab. Oh, it's very alcohol based. They say 70% ethanol, 0.5% chlorhexidine, and 2% glycerol. But it smells of booze. Yeah, but I guess it will clean your hands and your utensils if you need that very nicely. There, all clean. I'm clean. Okay, let's start with a sip of energy drink, lemon flavored. Cheers. Smells nice. Quite sweet, lightly lemony. Still smells a bit like artificial lemon scented things, chemicals included. Yeah, but it goes down quite nicely. It's quite sweet for lemon thing. Fast energy for short breaks. Yeah, that would go. Okay, so we got cold this time. Tortilla wrap, Mexican style. So tortilla with beef. Let's see what's inside. Oh, okay. What's the inside? Very thin tortilla. Lots of meat. As it smells nice. Just oh. That is one curious tortilla wrap. Okay, so point one, you can see the ratio of tortilla to filling. There's a lot of filling and it's just enough tortilla to hold it. And it comes through as you're eating. Just a little bit of tortilla and lots of flavor inside. So the meat is a bit on the dry side, kind of like if you ever had meat pierogi. Kind of dry, but not in a bad way. And then it's chock full of flavor. There's a little bit of sweetness. There's some tomatoiness, not too much. There's delicious underlying sweetness to it, and the spice hits. My mouth is still on fire. That is and I'm eating cold. You could easily put that, as I said, either boil it in the pouch in some sort of pot of water, or pop it into a microwave. If not for the fact that I have other stuff to try now, and I don't want to overfill, I just devour this because there's definitely other vegetables mixed in with the meat. Onions, tomatoes, might be some peppers, but first, let me see. Ooh, beef, tomato paste, rice syrup, rice vinegar, dried onions, cumin, chili powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, black pepper, jalapeno pepper, oregano, okay. Flavoring, salt, vinegar oils, vinegar powder, soy oil, yep. And then lots of flour treatment agents. Well, it comes from the States, that's what they do to their flour. So we will we'll not talk about the tortilla. Other than its perfect ratio to filling. The filling though, for what it is, top marks all across the tail, whatever. Yum. Okay, let's just for change of flavor, the blueberry protein bar, syrup protein bar. There's blueberries, there's blackberry powder, so we got lots of berryness in it. It smells very sweet, like sugary sweet. Akin to sugar. It smells sweeter than it tastes. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Um. So yeah, it's like a bit chewier, the more chewy Syrah crispy bar. Not too sweet. Sweet enough to be considered a treat, but not sweet enough to be dessert. Or to like clog your mouth with sweetness. There's definitely some berryness to it. Will I be able to pick up that it's blueberries? Not necessarily. It's just generic berryness, fruitiness in it. It's very nice. Um, might not be my favorite cereal bar I had, but definitely up there. And they call it protein bar, so I guess there's some extra protein powder added in. Um, Possibly I'm not reading the wrapper again, but yeah, this is very very nice protein bar. Cheers. Okay, so we got rice with lamb and lentils and aubergine and carrots and other vegetables. I'm trying to see if I can. Yeah, okay, I can see the lentils as well, so that's nice. And I'm not sure if I'm going to try a little bit of aubergine right now because that's completely not my vegetable. But everything else. On one hand, it looks just like your generic rice stew. On the other, you can clearly see all the um, all the different things in the mix. So that's good. Hmm. Hmm. I'm going to try a little bit of um. If you remember how I read the pouch, it's not cut pieces of lamb. It's lamb pate, so it's processed and mixed with other stuff. This is what those bits of lamb pate look like. Hmm. They don't exactly amaze me in terms of texture or flavor. Mm. Yeah, so texture-wise, it's kind of spam levels of enjoyment. Um, Lamb flavor, I think, yeah, definitely is there. Kind of wonder why they decided to do that. Especially if you can remember when we had the reindeer stew, it was bits of actual meat. Same for that pulled pork. So this is kind of a weird decision. Might be it helps with dehydration, or maybe actual meat doesn't rehydrate all that well. But okay, I'm trying the aubergine. I don't hate it. Mm, the skin that gives a little bit of chew. Um, hmm. Okay, so this is like the third Norwegian ration I had so far, and compared to the other ones, compared to other freeze-dried stuff I had, and just on its own, I think on the 1 to 10 scale, that would be like solid 6, maybe. It's like, in terms of texture, it's nice. It may look like a just homogeneous stew, but you can easily pick up each of the items separately. It's not mushy, okay? It's properly made. It requires you to actually chew and stuff. There's a little bit of sauce holding it together. A little bit of smoothness, creaminess. I can't really like, if you ask me about the flavor profile, if I were a bit more educated on cuisine, I would probably name all the spices, but it's sort of very simple, very easygoing, kind of familiar flavor. Like, like sometimes I would make clean a fridge stew, and that's kind of what it tastes like. So there were leftover veggies I had with a bouillon cube and just stew till they all mix. And the lentils are a bit on the harder side too. You can feel them biting into them. So yeah, top marks for not being a mush. Could be more flavorful for me, I guess. It doesn't lack flavor. It doesn't lack salt. Maybe my problem with it is it's a very familiar flavor profile. It doesn't have big non-European influences. Yeah, it's sort of a humble stew, if that makes sense to you. I enjoy it. On the days when I'm too tired for proper food, this would probably feed me very nicely. Besides aubergine, because I don't like the aubergine. But yeah, that's about it. Will I go again for this particular menu? No. Because this doesn't make me really want to go back. I had my 3 spoonfuls and yeah, okay, I will finish it because I made it, but like we had the Moroccan lamb last week from the Australian ration, and then I could just go digging back because my mouth was just singing with flavor. This is much humbler, much simpler, much less Moorish. It's nice, but not inspiring, I guess. Okay then, chocolate. You ask about chocolate. Nice, 60% chocolate. Not bloomed at all. Got little writing on it. Brunberg, something like that. It's quite soft. I know we're in a heat wave, but it's not that hot yet today. So texture wise, it's closer to fake chocolate. Like we get something chocolate-like item, soft and smooth. I can definitely taste the cocoa though, so points for that. Still, best part of this meal would be the wrap, and then snacks. This, I mean, maybe that is on purpose. Like you get main that is quite simple, and then you get big flavor in the to balance it out. I mean, if you're eating this together, having a bite of something very strongly flavored and then this, yeah, it might work. Um, but if you consider the items separate, it could have been better. In my personal opinion, I'm not dissing on this because there's a lot of things that goes in these rations, and as I said, even in not field situation, but for your own personal, like hiking or trekking, this is the kind of ration that you may want to look into if you can get them on cheap, or just the mains. You can pour your water into the pouch when you start your trek. Put that in a side pocket. Then when you're at the location, it's ready to eat. Not hot, but still enjoyable enough. Okay then, let's have a drink of coffee, and then I'll probably kill all the flavor in my mouth with chewing gum. It's dark, it's freeze dried. Somehow you can taste both of those at the same time. If you like coffee, yeah, be my guest, but so not my thing. So not my thing. Cheers. So this is like my third Norwegian ration, single meal ration. We had reindeer stew, we had pulled pork, and now a lamb with rice and lentils. From those three, this is definitely my least favorite. Probably best when it comes to the sides and snacks, but main wise, this is lamest. Oh well, cheers. That's a nice gum. And in lieu of brushing your teeth, it's always refresh your palate. Oh, it's strong. Refresh your palate. Take basic care of dental hygiene, I guess. Okay. Now I'm going to be chewing and talking. I'm much rude. Sorry, guys. I'm much rude. So this is a quick look into another Norwegian Arctic field ration. High nutrition meals for personal and challenging situations. Quite possibly produced this year and good till February 2024. Menu 10. Lamb med ris och linser. So lamb with rice and lentils. Solid idea, just of my kind of thing. That's it for today, I guess. I won't hold you much. I won't hold you here much longer. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good evening, whatever time it is for you. And I guess I'll see you next week. If you want to help me choose ration for next week, there's a poll. I keep saying that, but there's a poll in the link underneath it. There's a map. You don't need to log in or Google or anything. Just open the link, see the map, leave the name of the country you want to see. If not, I'll probably put out another Twitter poll, maybe eventually or not. We'll see about that. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you maybe learned something. And hope I'll see you when the time next comes. Okay. Ali out. Bye bye, my lovelies. Bye bye.